Thankful I don't have to chase that thing anymore. Hello, hello. Hey, Belinda. Welcome in. How are you today? How are you doing? Get that back in there out of my way before I lose it. Good. I'm glad. She says you're doing really good. I am too. I'm upright and mobile. If you're upright and mobile, it's a good day. Okay, I'm trying to clean my desk off, but it's like it's almost done.
Yeah, I was muted. I was tearing that sheet, and I didn't want to tear it.
How are you doing? Are you doing well today? Hey, Carol, what's up with you? How are you doing? What's your weather like, Carol, up in the Canadian area? It's 80 degrees.
Canadian Rockies.
Canadian Rockies, yeah.
I've only heard that somewhere before, the Canadian Rockies.
Well, the Rocky Mountains go way up there. See what it is today. It rained yesterday. Then they said, no, today's, yeah. They said it was going to rain today, but it's not. It might rain this afternoon. We're going to hit 76 today. And by Friday, we're supposed to hit 87. Well, I don't know anybody from the Twin Cities. Turn it down a little bit. So, hey Marjorie, how are you doing? Wilhelmina, how are you doing, Wilhelmina? You're hitting 90s. I'm not surprised in Texas. Oh, good grief.
Hello, girls.
I tell you, I'm about ready to drop off Facebook and ready to get rid of my phone because I'm inundated all day, every day with these stupid calls, people I don't know, spam alert kind of things. So, what's everybody doing? There's the third time. All right, hold, give me just a second, y'all. We're gonna block that number. Not that it'll help, but. All righty, let me put it over there. Oh, I'm sorry. And if I sound tired, y'all, I am. I am trying to get storage done with, and it has been wearing me down. So if I sound a little tired, don't worry, I'm hanging in there, but I'm tired. And I'm ready for storage to be over. Over and done with. Did everybody have a good Mother's Day? Debbie's muted because she's ripping sheets up. She has found the most beautiful vintage sheets. Y'all are going to love them. I'm envious. So did y'all have a good Mother's Day?
All right, Carl, we got 17 people in here. Let's get the show on the road.
That's the fourth call.
Well, you should answer it and see who it is. It could be somebody wanting something and you don't recognize the number. And then you can say, take me off your list. But you ought to
I
answer
don't
it.
know anybody in Grand Rapids, Minnesota.
Well,
And they could leave me a message, but I don't have my messages set up. So
Answer it.
hello. They hung up.
Okay. Then I'll give it up to you.
Thank you. Eat your words again, Debbie.
I know, but you still should answer it.
Ah,
Take it off your list, but I thought
well,
maybe
for
with
some
that many
reason,
times it might be important.
if somebody it's important, their name will come up on the thing, and I'll know whether I want to answer it or not. I never set my voicemail up because I'm sick of having to go in and check in voicemail, and it's some solicitation or something. So if I don't have you in my phone, you'll just have to send me a message. Thank you, Marjorie. I'm tired of being inundated everywhere I go. Facebook, YouTube, everywhere you go, you're inundated with people wanting to sell you something. If you were interested and you were looking for it, it'd be different. I don't have a cat. I don't have a dog. I don't own a home. So I don't need any of those things. And just totally leave me alone.
What's that mean?
I
They
know.
can pick up your voice for AI.
They can pick up your voice and use it. There have been instances in the last year or so, J Mac, where people would get phone calls saying they're with their children's voice, asking for help, telling them they've been kidnapped, and so.
My God, I've never heard of such a thing.
Yep, it's happened. This is going to be my thumbs up giveaway today, y'all. When we ever get started, it's some really, really pretty fabric pieces and some that are already quilted together. So I just thought I'd let you see that. So you'll hang around and give a thumbs up. And Tammy, hey, I saw you said that you popped in, and I wanted to say hi, but I was busy ranting. So, is anybody interested in sari and sari trim today? If you are, I'll bring some out. If you're not,
Please do.
so tell me.
Got a lot.
J-Mac says she'll lecture you later, Debbie. Hamster.
Oh God, you girls just wear me out.
So I've got some thumbs up, not some thumbs up, but some early bird. These are things I bought from other people, and I love them. So I thought I would do these for early birds. So we're going to make a list.
First four are. Do you want the first four, Pearl?
I can do 6.
Belinda, J Mac, Carol, and Wilhelmina. And then you can just put the names in a hat, pick it out, and put it on the thing.
All right. And then we got Marjorie too.
Oh, okay. And you got Tammy.
Oh, good.
Might as well do Tammy because she's in there, and that's all of them.
Okay. Marjorie said she hosted Mother's Day at her house. Your mother-in-law's sister's birthdays. Oh, that made it a lot of fun, didn't it? Lots of cake. Always makes it fun. All right, so letters. They're where they're always.
I haven't had a chance to show my box yet, Marjorie, but I'm going to. I've been busy with a wedding and ball games, but I'm going to them the next day or so.
All right,
I have a
ladies, y'all
busy
pop.
life for being retired.
I know, isn't that funny? Her and Jack say so busy. Put in a letter, and I'll write it beside your name.
All you girls put in a letter, and the first letter goes, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. So put in a couple, your first preference kind of thing. So
And Marjorie must
Let
be
me get
wanting to see.
that
Sorry.
light out of the way.
Did you get an invoice from me this morning, Tammy? I have a hard time getting your emails to go through, or PayPal to go through. Did you get a PayPal invoice from me this morning? Came back 2 or 3 times when I did it the other day, and then I didn't have time to do it. All right, put your letters in, Belinda, J Mac,
No,
Carol,
we're gonna get.
Paulina, Marjorie. Put your letters in.
I love that. Isn't that pretty? Okay.
So we can get to selling. Get your letters in. Or I'm picking for you.
B, C. All right. Belinda. Well, Belinda was in there. We forgot her.
I know. Wilhelmina is A.
I got her.
J Mac is D.
I got her.
Marjorie would be F.
Yep. No,
Belinda
Carol
is
wanted
D.
F. Carol came in for F.
Oh, she is up there. I see her now. F. Yeah. So C for Marjorie.
Okay.
And B for Brenda.
Oh, you know what I did? I wrote Melinda instead of Belinda. I don't know why. I did have her.
All right, let's get moving.
All right.
My busy life, I got a lot to do.
We got a lot to do.
Short time to get there.
I know. Debbie's been super busy. And I can't wait for y'all to see those sheets. I'm so jealous. All right. A. I have to do this, Debbie, since I wrote all this down. I put all the letters up and was about to forget what was what.
Okay. You go ahead. I've got 2 more sheets to tear, and I'm tearing them, then I'll be done.
All right. Rip away.
I'm ripping.
I like the sound of fabric tearing, except
Me
when I'm
too.
wearing it.
J-Mac, you dry it up.
Oh, they are, aren't they? Weddings are wonderful.
Carol, you dry it up.
J-Mac, B, C, D.
Yeah, it was. Marjorie was my oldest grandson, and it was really fun. It was really a nice wedding. I will have pictures later. My niece took all the pictures, and she's going to put it on her dress, so I didn't bother to take them.
Well, if I'd known, I would have flown up and brought my camera, Debbie.
I know, you could have.
Let's see.
You could have. Oh, one of these days I'm coming to see you, Pearl, and I'm going to come see J Mac, and I hope to go see Carol, and before I die.
Yep, me too.
Before I die.
I've always had the traveling bug.
You have been. I mean, I used to be, but I can't get Ham to do anything. He was changing the tires on my side-by-side. They're starting to wear, so we're going to rotate them. And I thought he was just going to ride my side-by-side into town. It's my nephew has a repair shop. And no, he took them off and took them in and going to have him do it. I said, I can't believe you just can't ride it in there. But, oh, no. He don't like to ride it in town. Well, let's bring out some sorry right off the get-go, Pearl.
All right, we'll bring out some sorry. I've got into whole saris, if anybody's interested in the whole thing. And then I've got bits and pieces from the past that have been cut. And I'll show those too. This is right here, so I'm going to start with this. This is not a whole sari. This is the very, very blingy trim from a sari. And now there are people that sell sari, but it's not really sari. The sari is the piece of the garment that's anywhere from 5.5 to 6 yards long that wraps around the body. That is sari. It just went right out of my brain. The word for the scarf. So some people online advertise sari, but you're not getting sorry, you're getting the scarf. Oh, that's awesome. This is a friend of mine. Actually, I met her because she advertised some on Facebook Marketplace. This was about 6 years ago. And bought a ton from her, some antique that was just beautiful. And then she started selling. I don't know if y'all have ever gone to Daksha's sale, but she lived right around the corner from us. And she goes back to India now all the time to buy sari. So I have yardage on this. I was doing it for $5 a yard. I'll do
Oh,
it for 4, but I won't go less than 4 for a yard. It's very heavy bling.
Carol, will you put that in real quick? I had my iPad sitting in the sun and just quit me. The temperature's too hot, so I got to let it cool down a minute. So, Carol, will you put that in for me, please? And I can read it off StreamYard to you, Pearl, but if Carol will put it in, give me
No,
time for my iPad to cool down here a minute.
I'm going to give her a wrench, though. There we go.
So sorry. I didn't realize it was sitting in the sun, and it was. All right. Green sari, $4 a yard. It's in, girls.
It's very heavily beaded.
Thank you, Carol. Wilhelmina.
Thank you,
So is there
Carol.
just one piece, or you got more yard?
No,
You got
I've
more than
got
one?
yardage. I've got a ton of it right here.
Okay. Wilhelmina for one.
Okay.
So far, that is all I'm seeing.
All right. I will do half yard pieces for $2 if anybody's interested in a half a yard, if you're not wanting that much. And some of this is on green. The fabric was green right there. Others, it's on red. So you can tell me if you would prefer red or
Marjorie wants one.
okay.
Uh,
Half a
I'm
yard?
sure she wants a full. No, she's
Full
got it
yard?
under the full yard. Well, I guess.
Okay.
Marjorie, you want a full yard or a half? What would you like, Marjorie? Let me know.
Yeah, just let me know. And if you have a preference on red or green, I've got this much red left. The rest of it's all green. Full. Thank you, Marjorie. It's gorgeous. I mean, it's just beautiful stuff. And it's got all the stones and all this is all beads. It's all beaded. This right here, if you can see it, is a metal embroidered part. And then you've got the beads and the bugle beads and all the stuff.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Marjorie wants a full.
Full? Okay.
Marjorie wants a full.
Do you have a preference on red or green?
Wilhelmina, what do you want, red or green?
You want
Wilhelmina came
two?
in first.
Half red, half green? Belinda?
May I also have a red full yard? So give her a red full yard and a green full yard. And Wooly, I guess you're going to take the green.
Yep. All right, let me see if I have enough to do what Belinda wanted.
Oh.
Like, this is not a full yard. This is not a full yard. I should have measured before I said anything. This is not a full yard, Marjorie. Let's see.
Well, and Wilhelmina says a red and a green, so I don't
Yeah,
know what you're going to do, Pearl.
yeah, I don't have enough. I can give everybody a small piece of the red. Let's see if we run into any more red.
Share it with Marjorie and Wooly then, and
Yeah,
give them both the greens.
yeah, I'll
So
do
you
that.
have to give Marjorie 2 greens. You want 1 or 2 there, Wooly? You'll get a piece of the red as a gift, but do you want 1? Hey, Debbie. How are you today?
Hey, Debbie Vesey, how are you doing?
Hope
I should
life's
have
good.
looked at that. I haven't looked at this stuff in years. It's been in storage in a bin. And I've been hauling stuff here. That's why I'm so tired. And I found that I had 6 bins of sari.
Wooly just wants 1.
All right.
And Marjorie, you're going to get a piece of red and you just want 1 green?
Belinda.
And Belinda wants a half a green.
All right, I'm just going to use the red and just give everybody a little bit of red. How's that?
Sounds like a plan.
I have been running like a chicken with my head cut off for too long now. Well, let's see. Where can I put this? So, I have, this is all I have of this. And I will cut it, but I don't want to if I don't have to. So we'll see who's the most interested in peacocks.
Does Pearl have any piece that has not been claimed? What do you mean,
I have,
Marjorie?
I have tons of green. There's yards and yards of green.
Oh, golly, now my phone's ringing.
So this is 20,
Hello?
30,
Hello?
over 40 inches wide here at the bottom. Of course, when you cut it, you're going to lose it. You can cut it without losing a head if you cut around. And then you've got about 17 and a half inches on this side. So you've got two sets of peacocks here. 2 yards of green, absolutely possible.
Wilhelmina wants peacocks. What do you mean, peacocks? We got peacocks? Oh, yeah. You must have said something about peacocks. Anyways, I answered my phone. It was a guy that I sold the postcards for. I need to call him back pretty soon.
Okay, Marjorie, 2 green. Is that correct, Marjorie? 2 yards total of the green?
Yes, she wants 2 yards of the green.
Yeah, you got it.
Wooly wants peacocks.
Well, see, I have this one piece. I'll do this piece for $8 to the first me, Debbie, or Carol, whoever's.
I'm back in here now.
Okay.
Wilhelmina.
I prefer not to cut any that I don't have to.
Yeah,
all right,
let's
you got it. Thank you very much.
If Pearl don't get her house cleaned up, she's going to have me have a nervous breakdown.
I'm going to have the nervous breakdown, y'all. It's getting hard. But what I'm doing tomorrow, I'm so thankful I'm not invoicing this week. Tomorrow I'm going to storage. I'm going to get a smaller unit, and I'm going to move as many shelving units into it as I can, and go through more stuff. I mean, a lot is going to the thrift because I just need to go of it. Hey, Chiquita, how are you doing? Hi, Nick.
Hi, girls.
Nick. Trying to
Come on,
see.
girl, chop, chop.
I'm working. I have
Let's
one
go.
feeder. This is all I have left of this one, and it's really pretty turquoise blue. It's a sheer. You can see the. Well,
I am eating fruits and nuts. A mixture of fruits and nuts.
you can see how sheer that is. It is really pretty. It's a very fine crepe material, and it's got this pretty flower with the pearls. It looks like a leaf right there. So this is the pattern. This is part, I'm trying to see if it's a scarf. Depends on how wide it is. This was part of a sari. And this is all I have. It is about, so that's 24, it's about 26 inches wide and about 36 inches long. And I'll do it for $5 to the first me. This would be beautiful overlaid over a pretty neutral pattern, but something with a pattern to it. And you've got a lot to work with there.
Anybody for this? Debbie Basie.
Thank you, Debbie. I didn't know where to start with some of this stuff. All right, I have quite a bit of this, and I will cut it. This is part of a sari. The Peru is gone. One,
Honey, Roxy.
two. I have 2.5, almost 2 2/3 yard of the heavy trim on the bottom. So the paloo is the part that comes around and gets draped over the front, and it's usually very heavily embellished. And then it goes to the embellishment where it's like half way down in a border. So I'm going to hold this up so that you can see. I'm trying to find something. I don't know what I did with my dirty mat board. I'll use this. So it's got fairly large stones here with the little metal beads around it and the sequins. And you can see the pattern. And then you've got the border that has the stones and then the sequins. And it is so 36. It's about 48 inches in length from top to bottom. And so I have, let's say 2 yards of full top to bottom. Once you get about halfway, I can't say exactly halfway, but so far up it, then it just goes into this pattern that doesn't have the bling on it. You can see it's kind of, it's going to be $5 a yard. If somebody wants a half yard, I will have a half yard left on the end. I have 2.5 yards.
Anybody for this?
And this is yeah, it's a pretty crepe type fabric. All right.
I'm not seeing anybody, Pearl.
No, that's fine.
Oop,
I'm
Dawn
looking.
will take 2. Scrapbook Sage.
All right. You've got it. Anybody for the half? $2.50 for the half.
They are noisy today, that's for sure. Jack's got his, well, that one thing you're hearing is Jack's got a thing out in his garden to keep the animals out from eating his plants. And I think the birds are flying around it, so it makes it go off. Roxy's going to take that.
All right, great. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you, Roseanne.
J Mac, now I'm having mushrooms and celery.
That sounds yummy.
Celery with ranch dressing, I love it.
I don't like ranch dressing. Am I weird or what?
Is this something different?
Nope, this is the same thing. I'm just getting this pinned on there.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm not live. Oh, I wasn't live. No wonder I could just see you showing it.
Oh, I'm
Well,
not live either on my laptop. My laptop keeps going to sleep on me too. Okay. And I have this
yes,
piece.
it was, Wilhelmina. It works. Jack's friend told him about it to keep coons out of his wheat corn patch. And I got it on Amazon. I'll tell you what. I'll send you the link to what it is. But yes, that would keep the goats out of Jim's garden. Well, I think.
All right.
I think. Oh, with butter. Oh, peanut butter. No, I don't like peanut butter. Ooh, I'm not a peanut butter lover.
All right. This one is pretty simple. It's really pretty if you like, especially if you like a variegated fabric. So this is the Pallu, Pallu. It's usually the most ornamented. This is the trim that's around the whole sari. It's got the gold lame type fabric and then a really pretty blue. See if I can get it to show up. All right, come on.
Is that pink or purple?
It's both. It's pink and blue.
Oh,
Pink and kind of a nude tone. So the Pallu is the full width of the fabric, which is usually 40 something inches. So you've got the trim around the side, you've got it down the side and across the bottom. This is the entire sari. It's a crepe fabric and it has these, what I call, I don't know, I don't know what you call those, but they've got the stones, the little beads, and this is a wire embroidery. It's embroidered on, and you go from this brownish nude color down to kind of a mix between that and the pink, and then it goes into a deeper pink at the bottom. This Pallu is 1.5 yards wide, and you'll
hey,
see.
Sydney. You
Hey
selling the whole
there,
piece?
I'm going to sell the whole thing. All right, the Pallu is really wide on this. You can see the trim at the top stops right here. This is where they would begin to start. The reason this doesn't have any trim is because this is what they literally pinch and tuck into their skirt. And it goes around their body 2, 3, sometimes 4 times if they're small people. And but this is called the Pallu.
How much?
$25 for the entire thing. Once you get past the Pallu, it goes into this pretty design on the pink with the embroidered teardrop with a stone in it. Or a sequin in it. It's not a sequence, it's sort of like a rhinestone. And this is about, I'll measure, but it's between 5 and 6 yards of fabric. 1, 2, 3.
What are you going to do with it unless you wear it?
5. It's almost 6 full yards. And they're pretty to drape. If the color matches your room, it's pretty to drape in a room.
Oh, okay.
But you've got a ton. You've got 6, 7, 8. You've got at least 8 yards. Hey, Lori B, of this trim.
Hey, Lori B.
Plus, you've got all these embellishments that could be cut out.
I'm not seeing anybody, Pearl.
Okay, it's not a problem. I'm just pulling them up and throwing them down as I find, as they're stacked. All right. This one, and I've got bits and pieces of different ones too. This one is a heavy one. I would say it's probably a kind of a winter, but I don't know. I'm trying to find the top and the bottom, which is a challenge.
$25, Cindy.
Yeah,
it's about 6 yards of fabric.
No, it was
$25.
The whole shebang. All right.
You had to buy the whole piece. You can't cut that up.
Well, I can, but it makes it hard because, and
No,
I don't have a cutting table like I used to have.
no cutting
Um,
it.
so I'm really trying not to cut much of this today. So on this one, this is a silk blend. It's a really, really very, it looks like a crepe and it probably has some synthetic in it, but it's got some silk in it as well. I don't know the content, um, but it's got this pretty trim. It alternates between this pretty stripe and these medallions, and that is a metal thread. And then these are sequins. Or are they? No, they're just those little cup-like things that they use. And then it goes down this side. Trying to see if they're supposed to have a stone in it. I don't see any stones. So that just alternates all the way around. At the bottom, you've got all this heavy beading.
Cindy wants that last one, Pearl.
Okay, you got it. It's CYNDI, Cindy.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Cindy. I found myself with 6 bins of sorry.
Oh my
Not
God.
little bins, big bins. And it needs to go away. I'm not a boho person, but I sold a ton of it.
So how much is this piece you got here?
Well, this one is large. It's got a lot of beading on it. It's going to be $45 for the whole thing. You can see, I'm sorry, I'm probably driving y'all crazy. This is super soft right here. And then it's got the oblong pearl, and that's metal ribbon there. This is all metal there. So you've got this large piece here that is in enough pieces you could cut this out. You've got the little stones, not rhinestones, all over the front.
I understand, Cindy. We gotta have to pay for our addiction.
Yeah, this is the Paloo, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of those large, 5 of this size, of that same large thing with the pearls and the stones. Then it goes into more. You've got more of those. And this is where the Paloo ends, right here. That's why I had it marked. So the Paloo is always the long piece. They wrap around their waist, and then the Paloo is what's left over, and it comes draped over their shoulder, typically at least 1.5 yards to longer down the front. So the Paloo has got 2 big pieces like that and lots of little pieces like that. It's got the rhinestones top to bottom. Then when you move further down, the rhinestones are just halfway down. You do have the smaller flowers.
Someday you'll be old like me and Pearl, Cindy, and you can retire. I still have to work.
Yep. And then this has another larger piece right here.
Anybody for this? $45.
I've been adulting since I was about 12 years old. I'm tired of it. I'd like to not adult for a while.
I'm not seeing anybody, Pearl.
All right. I can try to cut it up and sell the trims at some point. But I like to offer a whole. And again, this is a really pretty border. And this is a silk blend. All right, I'm not even going to try to fold it up. I'm going to put a note on it on what I asked though, so I can remember.
I heard through the grapevine, Cindy, you like those patches I sent out. Oh my.
She wouldn't wear it. When I was going to the technical college, one of my instructors was Indian, and we had a party, and his wife loaned all of us saris to wear to the party. All right, this is all I have left of this piece. It's a crepe. It's a very nice quality crepe fabric, but the blue is gone. This is kind of a grayed blue, and this is the trim on the bottom.
You kind of had to be a CB nut to like those patches.
So these are stones in there, and this is made up of that metal thread. And then you've got sequins along between them on both edges.
Is that a whole piece? A whole piece?
Nope, nope, this is cut. This is like, let me measure. I'm finding it hard to measure now because of my shoulder. All right, at the 2 yard, this is the 2 yard mark. So you've got almost 2 yards of this trim, all of the fabric with the pretty little stones on there. And I'll do it for $10 to the first me.
I relate to that, Cindy. We had CBs and we back in the day, and we did all that. So, yep.
You never laugh so hard. I'm not sure. I'm not.
Over the patches that I sent out, they
Oh,
were all trucker patches and CB, and some of them were kind of nasty. That's going to Marjorie.
okay. Thank you, Marjorie. It's a pretty piece. All right. Let's see. Write that down or I'll forget and I'll start cutting it. And I don't want to cut it. I'll be sitting here thinking, am I supposed to cut that or not?
Yeah, and boobs. Don't forget that. Yeah, you're right, Carol. Some of them had something about boobs on it. Yeah, it was. They were to me. They were kind of. I don't know. You'd have to appreciate them, I guess. I sold them all, so somebody's going to enjoy them.
That was funny. All right. Let's see what I've got next. I've got a massive pile, y'all. So when you're done and tired of it, let me know. I've got other stuff too.
Well, let's do another 15 minutes if you pick up the pace, and then we can go something else.
I
Pick
don't know
up
if
the
I can.
pace, Pearl.
I don't know if I can pick up the pace today, Debbie.
Well, pick her up, Pearl.
2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 and a third or half, 5 and a half. This is a pretty orchid color. And it's very simple. It's a crepe. The fabric is a crepe. This is the palou. And it has this pretty, am I looking at the right side? No, I'm showing you the wrong side. I thought it looked awfully plain. It's got pretty embroidery with metallic threads on it, and also a darker orchid color. And this is the trim that goes down the side. It doesn't have any heavy ornamentation on it. It just has that overlock stitch on the edge, and you can see how sheer it is. As you can see the pink and the lines through there. So this is 5.5 yards of fabric. It's a pretty crepe. Um, Oftentimes, no, it ends right there. So that's where they start tucking it into their waist. But it does go down the other side. I didn't really have time to get these out and check and make notes on everything, so I'm sorry. Usually I would have already done that and know exactly what there was.
How much is this one?
I'll do this for 25.
I am, Cindy. I've lost 3 days between doctor's wedding and ball games, and I got a lot to do. So
She,
I
yeah,
ain't got
yeah,
time to mess with Pearl. We got to keep moving right along
hey,
here.
Juju. You've got
Okay.
you've got about 7 yards. If you wanted to just cut this and use that as trim, you've got about 7 yards of that on this particular fabric. Okay, Marjorie. So I'm just going to put the price on it and get it out of the way. There's just so much fabric with these. It's just, I don't even know where the end is. Put it right here. Some of these I'm losing money, but I need for them to go out of the way. This is a pretty one to drape. I sold quite a few when I had my booth to people that bought them to drape, to hang and drape in their living room or bedroom. This is not a whole piece. This is a pretty mustard, dark mustard. And there is one, a yard and 24 inches, so a yard and 2/3. And this is a pretty heavy beaded trim with the stones and the beads and the sequins. It almost goes to a copper color, but really not quite. I have a bin that I put my feet on and it's gone wonky on me. It also has scattered on it the little embellishments. It's just sequins. And then this is, again, is another crepe. I've got some silks. They're coming up. So this has some beautiful red, deep red beads in it. So I'll do this for $25 to the first knee, Debbie. It's 1 2/3 yard of the heavy trim. And then the rest of it is just this pretty fabric that would be beautiful to tear and make ties with. On purpose. Oh, gel printing your hand. It's hard not to sometimes.
All right, Pearl, you're going to have to find some cheaper pieces.
All right. Well, I'll do this one for 20 if somebody's interested.
I'm not seeing anybody.
Okay, let me make a note. All right. Let's see if I can come up with something different. All right, this is a pretty vibrant multicolor. And I'm thinking the palou is gone. Not. This has got a little bit of almost every color. All right. This is a crepe as well. This is the palou. It's very sheer. I mean, you can even see the lines through there. You've got the vibrant pinks or the fuchsia pink. You've got this, some of this is painted on, and then it's got beading and stones. And I'll hold it up so you can see it. There we go. Got a purple stone there. Got a missing stone there. A green one here. Different colors. Got lots of little sequins on it. And you can see where that's painted on. So it goes from the fuchsia pink, you've got the blue, you've got purple, you've got gold, you go into a red stripe. Again, this is really pretty put over something that has some lines to it, something to just accent the lines in it. You've got a lot of the red. Then it goes back in. $20 for the whole thing. And then when you get to the back, you don't have anything at the top. But it still goes down into the bottom. There are some stones missing. That one's there. This one's there. But I've noticed that there's probably 2 or 3 stones missing. But those are you can pick those up at Hobby Lobby if you don't already have them in your stash. So this is a whole 6 yards of fabric for $20.
Hey, Martha.
Hey, Martha, how are you doing today? It is pretty, isn't it? A lot of vibrant color, that pretty blue, purple, the gold.
Not seeing anybody.
Nope. Okay. Get this one out of the way. I sold the sari to this, but I've got the top, the blouse. It's a silk. It's a beautiful silk. I love this color. It's like a pretty rose color. There's still lots of fabric on here that you could use for all kinds of things. And the ties are on there. But you get this. Pretty beading on here. So I'll do this for $10 to the first new Debbie. And it does have a dangle off the sleeve, off both sleeves. And the dangle is on the back of the tie, on the tie at the back too, on both pieces.
I think we better give up on sari.
Okay, that's no problem. Let me make a note on here. I'll do it for $8. And that goes to Cindy. Thank you, Cindy.
My thing, yeah, Cindy. She just came in on mine. J-Mac, you're a chatterbug today.
Yep, J-Mac, I had 6 bins of sari. I miscounted.
My laptop keeps going black. I don't know.
Mine does that too, Debbie. All right, let me put this down and then we'll go to something else because I think they might like this.
Well, she's saying, I know my daughter has a skirt. She has sari material on
Oh,
both.
yeah. Yep. I've seen those. They're really pretty. There's an antique mall that.
Well, if you need some sari, Juju, why ain't you buying some of this?
All right,
Get some small pieces out, Pearl.
All right. So all of this is metallic thread, and then you've got the beads. And this is a kind of a mesh, a fabric mesh that they've beaded it to, and then also applicated. It's all stitched to the back. I was doing this for $4 a half yard. I'll do it for $5 a yard or $2.50 for a half yard, and it looks like I have 3 yards available.
So you said $5
a yard. She said, "I just got here, old lady." Sheesh.
Oh, okay. I thought she'd been here. Well, you and J-Mac's been chattering up a storm. storm. I thought you were just saying you need sorry.
It's a really, really pretty trim.
Bird, Martha wants 1 yard.
Okay, you got it, Martha.
You're right. I'm cracking the whip today. Oh,
He is grumpy.
cracking the old whipperoo.
She was busy all weekend. It wore her out. Having fun wears you out, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, the chiropractor and the massage therapist about killed me off yesterday, and I'm really sore today. Oh,
Yep, yep. It
I'm
hurts to get
stiffer
better.
than a board.
I see you, Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina a half yard and Belinda a half yard.
Okay, got it. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much. This getting rid of storage is about to do me in. All right. It's exhausting. My older daughter's getting ready to move, and so she needed
April sent me a photo. She's probably giving me the finger.
probably.
She is.
All right.
She did.
I don't
Up
understand
yours
why.
too. Juju, up yours too.
All right. I'm trying to see if this is Paloo or not. It's not. I have a yard, 1 yard of this,
1 yard.
and it is really pretty. I'm going to let that sit there for just a second.
And she
So
just sent me a picture on Messenger, Cindy, with giving me the finger.
this is looking pink, but it's a purple. It's got that pink underneath it. So I'm going to raise this up and let you see all of the beads and all of the sequins. See if I can get it to, there we go.
You selling the whole yard?
Well, I think what I'll do is I'll do 4 pieces for $5 each. That
Okay.
means you're going to get, I'm going to fold it so you'll see exactly how much fabric you're going to get, because I could cut that fairly easy.
Yes, we do, Cindy.
This, now there is, that's pulled apart right there. I did notice that.
Roxy's going to take one. Juju is going to take one. She finally got off her moldy muddy and bought one.
Would either of you like 2 pieces?
Martha wants one.
Never mind. I was going to say, thank you, Martha. Thank you, Juju and Roxy, too. That leaves one available.
One left, girls. Anybody want the last one?
I got to fix the bin. The top wants to come off. I put my feet on that because if I leave them on the ramp, the little ring that's on these high chairs, I'll wind up with muscle spasms at night. So I've learned not to.
Roxy will take the last one.
You've got it, Roxy. Thank you very much. Sorry, I can't even, it's been 6 years ago.
You told it before I met you, because I don't remember you having all this sorry.
Oh, I sold tons and tons and tons. I mean, this is just the leftovers.
I mean, you might have sold a little bit when I first met you, but I don't remember all this sorry.
Yeah, everybody got all into sari for a while. I'm trying to find some of the really pretty ones, and then we'll move to something else. I know everybody doesn't want sari. I'm having a Faberlanche. Let's see. All right, this is really plain. but the fabric is silk, and it is just wonderful to the touch. And it's a pretty orchid color purple. The palou is gone. All that's left is the part of the sari that doesn't have the heavy trim on it, but it's got this pretty trim around the edge.
She did a video last night, Roxy. I don't know if she sold them, but I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. But
Two.
she did a video, I think, with her ruffle packs last night.
I have 2.5, more than 2.5 yards of this. That's where the trim ends at 2.5, but then you've got another yard of the silk. I'll do this piece whole. So we're talking what? Over 3 yards. I'll do it for $8 to the first me. I love the feel of silk. It's my favorite fabric besides cotton.
Not seeing anybody.
Not seeing anybody? I wish somebody would make me a top out of that.
Get your sewing machine out. You sewed.
No, I don't like to sew silk. I like to wear it. I don't like to sew it. I don't like to cut it or sew it. All right. I'm missing some of the conversation. I don't know. What did I miss?
We're talking about Martha's ruffles. She has a ruffle and lace pack. I think she put a video up yesterday to sell them.
Yeah.
She usually sells out really fast.
I did this piece.
What's WB? What's WB mean?
This is all silk, Marjorie. It's a purple. It's looking blue on my screen, but it's a purple. It has this pretty embroidered trim on it. There's 2.5 yards on just the one side of that trim, but it's down, should be at the top of the other side. Let me check.
Would that tear good, Pearl?
I don't know. I've never torn it.
Okay. So this one's $8, Marjorie, and then what was the one you had before? You want to show it?
Sure, it's a beaded one, yeah. So let's see how far this goes. Let's see how much of this trim is on there. So there's this side.
Welcome back. Okay, I can't read lingo, April.
All right, there's no trim at the top. So there's 2.5 yards of that, this embroidery on the bottom. And
Marjorie wants that.
You got it, Marjorie. It's a beautiful fabric. I love silk.
I can see a kit coming in Marjorie's life with sari.
Awesome. Alrighty.
J-Mac said me. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Oh, J-Mac says me if it's 100% silk. So she was in before Marjorie.
I have no idea. To me, it feels 100% silk. I do not feel any synthetic or cotton in this. I mean, look at how it drapes. It's not a. But I don't know. I'm just going by. It's not blue. It's purple. It's a pretty orchidy colored purple.
So you want it, J-Mac? Let me know. Because I didn't see that. I did see the 100% silk, but I didn't know that said me.
It looks blue. It is not blue. Let me see. Let's see if this will work.
Nope, purple?
It's purple. Purple. It's okay, not an in-your-face eggplant purple. It's not periwinkle. Periwinkle is a blue. This is not blue.
All right. So, J-Mac, do you want it?
Let me see.
Oh, she said give it to Marjorie. So Marjorie, just keep Marjorie's name on it.
Okay. I got it. Thank you. It's a pretty purple. All right. The one that I did before, I put this on top of my desk. So this is what I did before I did that. It's a trim. It's a lot of metals and a lot of little stones. It's on a fabric that's kind of a metallic fabric. It's all stitched. And I did it for $5 a yard or $2.50 for a half yard.
So
that's not even a half yard. What did I do with that?
I am, Juju, going to send you and J-Mac both to the corner with a toothbrush.
Oh, are they going to clean floors? They can come here. So, if anybody's interested in more of this, it was $5 a yard or $2.50 a half yard.
Marjorie wants a yard.
Okay, thank you, Marjorie. It's a pretty blue turquoise, but there's very little fabric left. I think that I got this from Daksha and she'd already cut it. All right. So, trying to see what else I've got. Oh, I've got a quilt I'm going to show you. It's a pretty quilt. It's not cut. It's in great shape. I can't tell you whether it's hand pieced or not because it's in really great shape. And this is the pattern. It's got the little diamond all the way around it. And it alternates with stars. And then it's got multiple colors in it. It's got stars out of that fabric, stars out of that fabric. It's really pretty.
How much, Pearl?
$60 whole. It is hand quilted, I can show you that. But because it doesn't have any holes, I can't guarantee that it's hand pieced.
Nobody's interested in the $60. I'll take it, Pearl.
You got it.
There'll be something made with it. How big is it, Pearl?
I don't know. I didn't measure it. It's just a big quilt.
J-Mac wants to know the size.
Let me measure it. Where's the tape measure? Here it is. Let me get the pen out of the way.
Who wants it? Let her have it.
Sorry about that noise, y'all. All right. We're looking at about 82.
You can have it if you want it, J-Mac. You better just say yes to me.
It looks like it's about 82 by 82 or 84.
So, J-Mac, would you like to have it? Speak now, grab all the piece.
Y'all just let me know.
I'll wait and see what she says.
All right. I'm running out of places to put things. We've got so much stuff crammed in here. Alrighty.
All right, she says I can have it, Pearl, so I'll take it.
Got it, Betty. And y'all know I'm cleaning out storage, and so I've been going through things, and this started to go in the bin to go to the thrift. And then I thought, no, somebody Would love to have that. These are big pillow shams. They're Ralph Lauren. Um, they're a lightweight denim. They're not, it's almost like a chambray weight. But what I thought would be super cool is to close your book with those buttons. They're metal buttons. You could do something over it. I think they're punched. So it's a lot of denim. I'll do it for $2 to the first two knees, Debbie, or to whoever wants both.
Is it blue or gray?
It's blue. It's blue. It's a denim. It's a denim blue. It looks lighter. This is like almost like a new pair of jeans. It would make a cute tote.
Debbie Vasey.
All right, one or two, because we've got several.
Well, Debbie's got one. Marjorie wants one, and Juju wants one.
Well, there's only two.
All right, so Debbie and Marjorie.
All right. I look at things like that and I think, ooh, you can do this with this or that with that, and then I'm making progress on storage, y'all.
Is it okay that I shared out, Debbie? I gave Marjorie one. Is that okay? The Sams are gone. That went to Debbie and Marjorie.
Yeah. Did you need both, Debbie? I know. You sure?
Let someone else take yours.
Yeah.
All right, so give it to Marjorie and Juju.
Juju. Okay. Done.
Thank you, Deb. That was nice of you.
Yes. It is hard when there's two and you really want both. I really thought about keeping them to put pillows in on my daybed, and I thought, no. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. Right, I'm gonna throw this down. It's in the sorry range, but I've kept it in
All
this.
right, go back. So Debbie, if you needed them both, you can have them both before I
Yep.
give it to Juju.
Y'all just tell me.
So Debbie, if you needed them both, I can give you both.
We try to share it. We try to make everybody happy, but sometimes it's just not possible.
Juju, you're gonna get it today.
She's looking at this, Debbie.
Oh. Well,
She said,
Woolie's
no,
like,
she's fine.
Woolie gets the peacocks. No, she's fine. Okay, so
Thank
leave it
you,
with
Debbie.
leave it with Juju and Marjorie, and I think Woolie's the peacock fan. I know Nakia's a peacock fan.
Where's Nakia?
I don't know.
We got lots of peacocks. Now these are big peacocks, y'all. You're
Hey,
not putting
Robin.
on book. This is not this is more the true color that you're seeing right here that I'm seeing. This looks off right there. But this is the true.
Too? Well, then we got too many peacock ladies in here, so okay. Go ahead.
All right. So this is the whole sari. This is silk and this is old. This is old good silk. And I'm trying to find the blue. I had it in a bag and I had it clipped so the peacock wouldn't scrunch all down and get all wrinkled.
Hey, Cindy.
All right. Let's see what we've got. I found the blue. Let's see if we have peacocks along the bottom. what I have. It, I would prefer to do it whole.
Then let's do it whole.
You've got the large, this is the paloo, the part that hangs down in front, and it's this wide. You've got a peacock looking off over here. You've got the two peacocks in the center there. And then you've got two peacocks. This one, the tail is, shortened right there. And it goes to right here. This is where the paloo starts ending. You've got these peacocks. All right. Sorry for all the ruffling it around. I know it drives the screen crazy sometimes. They're just so hard to explain sometimes. Can be a little complicated.
Well, just show it. They're going to cut it up anyway. Who cares about a paloo?
Well, the paloo's what's got all the pretty on this one. But then you can see right here, this is part of the paloo as well. It's got that different stylized peacock in it, as well as other
How
things.
much is this?
I'll do 50. That's as low as I can go. But let me show the rest of it just in case it would make a difference. I mean, it might make a difference because there's so much that can be used. You've got all this solid green, and it's beautiful, beautiful silk. And it's just a really very fine silk. And then it goes down to the border here. But when you get so far into it, and then you've got that same pretty trim at the top, you get to this part of it. This one is a complicated one. Paloos. Then you get these peacocks and flowers.
Okay, Juju. There you go. You're a peacock fan.
And then you get these peacocks that are a little bit bigger.
You can wear the damn thing.
You can.
Wear it to work tomorrow morning.
So you get more and more peacocks. They're a little smaller at the top and they get bigger. And then you come down to the border. And this silk just wants to just slip and slide.
Let us know it's sold. Who bought it? Oh, Robin. Robin, second chance crafting.
Thank you, Robin.
I was looking at all the chat and missed Robin. Sorry, Robin.
Then you get to the larger
my fingers.
And just so you know, then it moves it back over into that pretty green, and you've still got that really nice border, trim across the border. I love this silk.
There you go. So sorry, Robin.
All right.
Well, I was letting her talk, but sometimes I interrupt her.
Sometimes?
Most of the time. Well, she gets carried away on all this stuff.
It's okay. I'm okay. Debbie and I get along just fine.
She gets after me and I get after her. It's okay.
We give each other a hard time, and it's okay. You can do that when you care about each other. When when you love each other and you're not worried about hurting feelings, you can poke and have fun.
All right, so Robin is going to wear a paloo with peacocks.
She's going to wear a sari with peacocks. All right, I'm not sticking a pin in it. I'm putting a clip on it. And I'll fold it up. It'll be nicely folded. All right, let's switch to something else.
She'll fold it up and gift wrap it for you, Robin.
I love silk, but I don't want to iron. I don't want to wash it. I don't want to iron it. I don't want to. I loved it when I worked, and I could just take it to the dry cleaners.
I'm going to tell you, I didn't even know you could iron silk.
Carefully.
I'd have a big hole ironed right in the middle of it.
I've got this. I love that picture.
My pretty rose sheets any day.
It's got the fabric back. It's got the ribbon closure, and it's not a journal. It's a photo album.
Quit snorting, Cindy. Oh, hi, Casey.
All of them are different. Hey, Casey, how are you today?
Are we doing A, B, and C, Pearl?
Let's just do A and B, and then the other one's too big to do that.
Okay.
And then there's this one, blue. There's that one. There's that one. And then there's this one. It's in perfect condition. I'm going to do it for $5 to the first me.
So just A by itself then.
Well, I said that. I said A and B, and then I said that. So you do what you want to do.
I'll put this one in. We'll see where it
Okay.
goes.
They're all different.
Robin.
Okay. Thank you, Robin. Hey, Pam. How are you doing?
I can't see. My screen is blacker than black.
And they just get bigger and better, y'all.
Well, I am pretty sassy, Cindy. I'll tell you that right now. If I got something to say, I got to say it. I'm not very bashful. Never been very bashful.
And I decided a long time ago to not be offended by what somebody else says or thinks or does. So we work well together. We are ancient. I'm ancient. So this is another photograph album. This one's larger. You can see it's about, well, I'm looking at the wrong side. Let's see, it's about a little over 11. It's about 11 and a half inches tall by 8 1/4. And it's in really great condition too. It doesn't have the tissue paper in between.
Hey, Pam. How are you? Yes, I am outside.
She's coming
I've
back
been
to
stuck in the house all winter, and I
listen.
am finally outside, Casey.
She's on her porch in front of her she shed.
I'm
I
on my
love the
patio.
soft images in there as well.
I've always had birds. I live way out in the country, Casey. I'm the last house on the road, so I'm way out in the country. So I have lots of birds.
So this one is 10 to the
Because
first
I got
me.
hummingbirds. So how is this the second one, Pearl, or is this still the
No,
same one?
this is the second one, 10 to the first me.
10. Okay, gotcha. Sorry. I was talking to Casey about birds.
It's okay. Oh, I'm going to be 71 in a few weeks.
J Mac.
Thank you, J Mac. And now, let's see. The Wunderbar. Flower fairies.
Oh, that's the one that has fairies. Oh,
Uh-huh. It's the big one.
well, Amina, do you think the Kia would like that?
Should we do an offer up? I don't know how to do whether to price it or do an offer up. What do you think?
Is any, are we got fairy lovers in here? I think Jill's a fairy lover. Jill Kane, Nakia. I don't know who else is fairy lovers. Juju, are you a fairy lover?
A little bit of
I
schmutz.
don't know. What do you want to do? You guys want to do an offer up on this? I'd say flat price it, but what do I know?
Well, Well, I don't know. That's why I was just wondering. It's a beautiful book. I'll do 20 flat price to the first me. And this has a clear plastic right there over that fairy. You can open that up and change the image in there too.
Oh, love Mary's fairies.
Yeah,
I
this
don't know. Cindy loves paper, loves jewelry and paper art. I guess I don't know her.
I don't think I know you either. Do I, Cindy?
I am not seeing anybody.
No? Okay. I'll do 15, but that's as low as I'll go.
Putting it back in, girls.
Cindy Love is what okay. Have you sent me your information before? Oh good, good. Thank you.
She is registered.
Okay.
And you'll pay 15, Cindy? Is that what you're saying? You'll pay 15?
All right. Let me
Just a
check.
minute, Pearl.
Okay.
Hello.
Thank you. Let me check my email.
Tomorrow we have 2 games at home this week. I think it's tomorrow night. It's either tomorrow night and Friday night or Thursday and Friday. I'll have to look at the schedule and I'll let you know. Well, I know, but I think it.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
got you.
There's 2 home games left, and then the tournament is this weekend. Okay, sounds good. Bye, honey. Love you.
There's this.
Okay.
I'm not
Just want to know when the ball games are.
what time?
I think it's tomorrow night and Thursday night, but I don't know. I have to look at the schedule. I
Okay.
actually came to ask if I missed invoicing last week. So did you invoice Cindy Love, Pearl?
I
And
do
yes, she wants the fairy book.
okay. I'm
Have you
looking.
invoiced Cindy?
Are you Cindy Love dash you more? My internet's not cooperating with me today, which is not unusual.
Cindy Loven, Loven,
Okay.
Pearl.
Yes. Yes. I've got you. I've got you. Just
So you
check.
have
You can,
not invoiced her?
I I'm drawing a complete blank.
She'll check on that, Cindy, and get back with you.
I will. That I've got you for this wonderful book.
She said she bought 2 times before.
Okay.
So she's bought from you.
There's just several Cindy's, and then my mind goes blank. Especially when I'm tired, y'all. It's bad. It's bad. I can say it and immediately forget what I said. And I've got 3 books that I'm going to throw down, and this one is wonderful.
Oh.
If I can get it to show up. There we go. You see that pretty gilded flower, Art Deco type thing? You can see a little bit of water damage here and around the edge. It's a little faded like right here. The rest of it is nice and crisp. And you can see a little bit of water damage here and there. I don't think it got really wet, but it does have a little bit of water damage. It's got some pretty images in it. Backroom Ballads, Rudyard Kipling. It is I can't think of the word. It's got a rag. It's a rag paper. It's got heavily deckled edges. And I love the poetry style on a page to use. And I know there's other images. Let me see. I'm so tired, y'all. I can hardly stand it. I love this. All right, see if I can get it. There we go. So I haven't seen all of the images, but there's several in here. There's another. I start fumbling. Oh, there's another pretty image. So this is going to be it's going to be $5. This one is leather, but you can't tell hardly because it's so worn. And you can see the glue came off here. And this is Compensation by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Some really nice images in here. Beautiful color. MCMIV. What's that date, y'all? Tell me, because my brain won't work. I love the stamp. Being an essay is written by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Done into a printed book by the Roycrofters at the Shop, which is in East Aurora, Erie County, New York, USA. Okay, 1903. Look at the fox, the offset there. It's really pretty. That's going to be 3. And then I have a Broadman hymnal. It's ready to be taken apart and used. Easy peasy to take apart. 1940. It's going to be 3. So 4, 3, and 3.
You said 5.
5? Yes, I'm sorry, 5.
You're ready to quit, Pearl?
You know, Debbie, I told you I'm really, really tired today, so we're not going to last much longer, I don't think.
Wilhelmina B. Roxy C.
It's a beautiful book.
J Mac A.
I slept okay last night, but I was running all day long yesterday, just nonstop. So I think it just kind of has worn me down. And it's not over yet this week, so I love the gilding on there. I think that's so pretty. And I can do books till the cows come home. I could do.
We'll keep doing a few books.
I can do more summary. I can do lots. I hate it when they put stickers on the outside of the book. All right, we've got the Dumas, or Dumas. I don't think you say the S, do you, Carol? All right, we need Carol in here to pronounce that for us, because I'll just butcher it. Les Trois Musketeers. The Three Musketeers.
I all them Italian things and butchered them the other day, so.
This is French, yep. 1923. The Three Musketeers in French. That's going to be A. That's going to be 5. I have this book that's ready to be taken apart and used. It's arithmetic. I mean, you can see it's ready to be used. I don't know if we find a date in here. Middle grades. That'll be B. That'll be 3, Debbie. And I have a Tom Swift that I paid $5 for. And I'm going to do it for 3. I like the cover. It's got some nice graphics in it. Inscribed 1958. So that's going to be C.
Debbie for A. Belinda
Debbie,
for B.
Okay. Yep. Go ahead.
Belinda for B. Nobody for C.
Okay. No problem. Next week, I'd like to bring, I've got music. It's not in here where I could get to it, but I've got a full bin of music that needs to go away.
I thought you were taking it to the music man.
I haven't been there. I haven't had time to go there, but I've got lots and lots and lots of it. So I need to do something with it. It's got to go away. All right. Trying to think of what I could pull. Is anybody interested in fabric? Are you tired of sewing and you want some?
Books?
I've got more books. Yep,
I'll do a few more rounds of
more.
books.
Okay, this is elementary counterpoint exercise in elementary counterpoint from 1910. It is music. It's got a nice cloth cover.
Juju loves music. She wants to know if you're cheating on her with the music man.
I might be. There's a lot of it.
Thanks, Casey. See you later.
Bye, Casey. Have a good day. All right, this one's coming apart. It's yesterday's Atlanta. And I should keep it since I was born in Atlanta. Lots of old images to use in black and white. My grandfather, great grandfather, had a photography studio in Atlanta. And I keep meaning to go to the History Center and see if I could find any information, but I just never have done it. I need to do it. There's Georgia Tech in 1892. That's going to be B. Some more.
How much is A and B?
This is a big.
Are they all the same price?
I'm just going to do $3 across. A and B are going to be 3. This
Okay.
is a dictionary. I'm thinking I ought to keep that and do page packs. I think that's what I'm going to do because it's already coming apart. So sorry. Sorry, y'all. All right. Here's this. I have books everywhere. This one is the Camellia Treasury. It'll be 3 as well, Debbie. There's some really pretty color images in here. There's a lot of black and white, but some really pretty garden and color images. And just a lot of really nice, this is a very nice paper to use. It'll take ink really well. That could be colored in.
Carol for B.
All right.
Belinda for A.
All right. Get rid of that one.
Hey, Mr. Troy, sorry I can't get up. I'm modding. Just throw it in the tub.
Let's see. I have
Thank you.
a beautiful cover. Highly debossed, lots of dust too. Pine Whispers, 1923. I paid $7 for it.
So A is 7.
7, yeah. This is a uh, yearbook. I saw the words, so they came into my brain of Ashland College in Ashland, Ohio from 1923. Really nice images of the old college. There we go. There's the Board of Trustees. Got some Tim Holtz people there.
Oh boy.
I know. Look at the ads. It does have some, I don't know what's got in it.
Hey, Chris. How are you?
Hey, Chris. How are you doing? Lots of ads, autographs. I think this was an all-male school. No, there's Queen of May. Yep, it's a co-ed school. So, A is $7. This is Dickens Works. The gilding is still good here, but there was something laying on top of that I don't know how you could clean it, but you could possibly clean it and get the gilding back. This is from inscripted in 1890. There it is. This is the works of Charles Dickens. There's a plate right there with 21 illustrations. It's super tiny font. I'll show you in just a second. Type. And if nobody wants this, I'll take it apart. But
how much is it?
I'll do $4 for that. I'm just going to do A and B on this round.
You got A for 7, B for 7. You don't have a C?
No, I'd have to go dig some more.
Oh, all right.
Trying to pull them.
The third one. All right, A and B. Well, you said A was 7 and B was 7, so I did that wrong?
I don't know. Debbie, I can't remember 2 seconds ago today. You ladies will tell us.
So I put in 7, but if you want,
okay. I'll do 6 on both.
All right, girls, I'm changing them to $6.
And if they don't go, I'll take them apart.
It's losing it.
I
Chris,
am. I am.
Chris, you'll get it for $6, honey.
Yep. I'm just super tired today. More tired than I thought I was. So.
Well, then let's call it a day.
All right.
We can charge you $1 every time you say I'm tired. You've told us 52 times.
Maybe not quite that many, but probably.
Says, I'm sorry all the time. I charge her for saying I'm sorry. I'm going to charge you for saying I'm tired.
And Cindy wants an A. Okay. Thank you, Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy, 11. So don't make sure because we got 2 Cindys today.
Yep, I got it.
CYNDI and then 11 and then regular Cindy.
Yeah. Yeah. I did not realize really that I was this fatigued.
$1 going in my pot.
I didn't say that other word. All right, I can do. Here's some more books. Let's see. All right, if they're willing to put up with my being so slow. Here is, I've got everything covered up with sari and fabric, so that's the problem. This is the Harvard Classic. It's in the pretty blue cloth. Is that cloth? It feels like a cloth. It's got the embossed points. This is let's see, Virgil's. I can't say that word. I don't know how to say that word. So that'll be A, $3. Here's Cassell's New Latin Dictionary. I ought to send that to my grandson. I can't read it. Let me get it up here. All right, come on. My arm's shaking. Come on. Here we go. 1959. But it's all in Latin. That'll be $3. Then I've got Merriam-Webster's Geographical Dictionary, 3rd edition. They need to leave my space, so. You're here somewhere. 1997. So this is a newer one. It's got the really light, thin paper. $3. ABC. My grandson, oldest grandson, took Latin in high school instead of Spanish or French. I don't have a BB, Debbie.
No, because yours will flow. I forgot I already had it in there.
I love it, Debbie. I love you.
And that's kind of all I'm seeing.
All right. Put this in the right place.
Oh, and then I got PP instead of $3. My screen's black. I can't see it.
You can't see it? Why not? What made it go black? Your black heart?
Well, I don't know. It lightens up and then it goes black. I don't know what's the matter with the dumb.
All right, I'll do A and C for $2 each if anybody wants them.
All right, I'm putting them back in for $2. Do I have a 0 in there too? There you go.
Lots of good paper to craft with.
Not seeing anybody.
No? Okay.
Take that stuff to the thrift. Nobody wants 90s paper. They want 1800s paper.
I know. All right. Give me a sec.
You're probably right, Cindy.
Alrighty. Oh, let me do this real fast. Because I'm walking past it, seeing it, and thinking, don't forget it, don't forget it. And if anybody that has not gotten a LaMode or interested, I have still have some LaMode signatures. Still have a lot of LaMode. So I have this cute little recipe box. Very primitive looking. And it has 44. I counted. Recipe cards in it.
She'll show you in just a minute, Chris. You can bring out some modes, Pearl.
Yeah, I will. I don't know how much interest there is in this, Debbie, but I'll do it for $9 to the first me. It's in great condition. And it's got 44 recipe cards in it.
Oh, J-Mac. Between you and Pearl, I don't know.
I know. I think it's the pot calling the kettle black, J-Mac. What do you think?
I don't know. I cleaned my shed for 3 days, and boy, my shed's pretty nice.
But what did you live in, just like us, for years?
I did, but I got tired of it, and I cleaned it up.
All right. Nobody for that?
Nobody's interested.
All right. I'll do the cards 5 for $1. I'll have 8 sets. So maybe they're not interested in the box, but they like some of the cards. But Debbie, I'm going to have an
Are you still here, honey? Can you put that in 5 for $1? My thing. I think I don't know. I thought it had it in the shade, but it must.
Well, I'm going to do an A, B, and a C, Carol. So give me just a second.
Oh, okay.
So this is going to be
A. Yeah, maybe it'll come back.
Yeah. This is going to,
Wait a
Belinda,
minute. Belinda, do you want the box with the cards, honey?
for
Let me
$9
know. For $9. You want the box with the cards.
or just the cards?
I'll wait and tell you what Belinda wants. Yeah, I guess don't show the cards until
No, I'm not.
we hear from her. Let me know, Belinda, what would you like? The box with the cards? No, you don't want the box with the cards. You just want some cards. Okay, well, I haven't put it in yet, so hang
Okay.
on.
It's not in there yet. Give me just a minute. We're going to have A, B, C, D.
Okay.
You're in the wrong stack. I have these cards that are completely different. They're still very primitive, but they didn't come with that box. They're 5 for $1. They're all blank on the back. It'd be pretty to coffee stain that back or tea stain it. I have 6 sets of B. This is going to be C. It's another little recipe card. A little primitive house. Different paper altogether. That's going to be C. I have 6 of those. So let me write that down. And they're all 5 for $1. And then D.
Belinda, I don't have any. Oh, no. I was going to say, never
Yeah,
mind.
it's
Never
not.
mind.
It's okay.
My computer just come up and all I saw was Belinda's thing 3 times. Okay.
So this will be random. These all have recipes on them. But I just thought they'd make cute cards to stick in a little cooking kind of journaling. I've got a bunch of those. And that's D.
All right. So 5 for $1 on
All
each
5
house.
for $1.
All right. That's
On
in,
every,
girl.
yeah.
Oh.
This one's got snickerdoodles. Now, I almost forgot about this box sitting there.
I'm going to let them come in just a minute so I can see if I can give everybody what they ordered.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to have you write it down. You can share out. So J-Mac wants 2 sets of each.
Can't write right there.
Wait a minute. J-Mac doesn't want D. A, B, and C.
Okay, you got it.
A, B, and C. Chris wants an A, B, and C. Oh, and she says D. So give Chris a D. A, B, C, D.
Okay.
Belinda, 1 of each. And Pam wants a D.
Okay.
And that is it.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Get those out of the way. Let's see. Where coverage? Alrighty. Trying to think. Alright, here's the what mode. I think pretty much everybody has gotten some of these, but I always try to offer it in case there's somebody that hasn't.
I was just talking away and I muted myself. Pearl, J-Mac wants the rest of A, B, and C.
You got it, J-Mac.
I muted myself, I guess.
I've done that before. Let me write that down real fast.
All right.
All right. As long as I've got a note of it, I'll be okay. All right, I had to open. I still have a few 1882, but this is an 1880, and I took it apart the other day, and I have quite a few of those left. It's $5 a signature, which is composed of 2 folios. So you've got your front cover. Usually it has something to do with sewing here. Typically it can be like this, or it could be something totally different. This one happens to have the hats. And then you've got your stories and your writing, and then the back. So,
Damn those farmers.
I know they're all different. See more stitchery. This is a little bit different. It's got hats again. So I'm just flipping through a couple so everybody can see.
Marjorie wants 4.
All right. Let's see. Where's my new list? I'm trying to keep everything together.
Marjorie, you gonna make us a kit? I hope.
So if anybody else needs any, just let me know. You can always send me an email if you feel like you want to change your mind and you want more, or you didn't get any and you want some, because I'll have these for a little while, I think. And I'm selling them at a really low price because I was absolutely blessed with the book. So I wanted to bless you all. B, C, D. All right, ladies, you tell me. Fabrics. How many thumbs up do we have, Debbie?
Pearl, do you
Wax
have
thread.
any wax thread or thin elastic?
Probably. Would you do me a favor, Belinda, and send me an email? And then I can pull that out. I can print that out, and then I can have it in front of me and look, because I'm afraid I will forget. I know I'll forget. Okay. So send me an email. I know I don't have anything right here in my space. Oh, yeah. All right. I know what summertime is going to be for Liam. He's spending it with me, so I'm going to put the little booger to work.
You got to get him in the house first.
I know. All right. I'm going to throw down some fabric.
Let's do some fabric.
Let's do something
Get out of your way.
Yep. Well, let me know how many thumbs up we've got.
Oh, I forgot. Hold on. 25.
All right. Let's do the thumbs up giveaway.
All right.
This is what I chose for the thumbs up giveaway today, y'all. This came out of that estate sale I went to, and I put it aside because it's gorgeous. So you're getting several pieces of fabric. Let me turn it. All right. It's stapled together. Apparently she was putting a sample together, so you can see it stapled together. So you're getting this fabric. They're all about the same size, which is about almost 12 inches by 16. So there's this one. Here it is in with a white background. Here's a mottled red dot that goes with it. Here's the tiny little blossoms. Here's the larger geranium pattern on a green background. And here it is on a white background. And I love all of these, would make gorgeous covers or pockets or whatever. So that's that part of it. The other part of it is quilted pieces. There's that piece, and there's a long running piece. Apparently it didn't get finished. So you can see all of those fabrics right here and all these different pieces. So there's that one. And there's this one. That's a square. That's a whole square. You can make a journal cover out of that. And you've got lots for pockets and things. So this is going to be the thumbs up giveaway. And there's some loose pieces. So what do you think, Debbie? Oh, you already got it in. Yay.
We got it in. I'm not wasting any time.
You never
Days
waste.
of wasting.
You never
I'm
waste any
going to
time.
generate a number. Moses going over.
What is
And
it?
the number's 40. And Cindy Lovin with 41.
Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Debbie.
It's
Congrats.
okay. Girls could have left it in, but it's fine. But Cindy Lovin got it with 41.
Awesome sauce. Thank you very much. All right. I get busy and forget. Debbie's good about not forgetting those things. All right. We have.
Let's go on to fabric. Put A, B, C, D up.
I'm going to do my best, but this is a big piece. I have 3.5 yards of this, and it's like a dark chambray type fabric. You can tell it's an older one with the selvage. There's no printing on either selvage. They're real small. So it looks kind of like a denim, but it's lightweight. You can see how light it is. So I'm going to do $2 a fat quarter, and I have 12, 13. This would be a great base fabric to use for a book.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hey, Bonnie, how are you doing? Thank you, J Mac.
Cindy, fire and ice times 2.
And Cindy, you get when you do 2, you get a half yard. I don't cut what I don't have to cut.
Marjorie, 1. Belinda, 1.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. I'm going through all the fabric in storage. A lot of it is going
Make
away.
Marjorie's 2.
Okay, thank you, Marjorie. And fabric is just costing so much now. I've been watching it. The Joann's near me is closing at the end of this month. I dropped by there, I think it was yesterday while I was out. And it's getting empty.
That's why I've been buying vintage sheets. They're all cotton and they're gorgeous. And you don't have to, I can't find any fabric this pretty.
No, you can't. Not right now. Let's see. I know I did these, so I'm not going to bring them up. Just in my way. Now it's going to be pressed, but I'm not cutting it right now. This was a dress that I made for my daughter, and it's been sitting in a bin. Look at all that crinkle. It's pink satin. Is anybody interested in pieces of pink satin and lace?
Yes. Can you tear it?
No. Well, I don't think I've ever torn it. This is the seam. I can tear the seam. I made her this dress, and she was so upset. She wanted me to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on a dress for her like all of her friends were doing. And I said, I can't. And so we shopped and found a pattern, and I made her this strapless pink satin with an underskirt of this lace. And then I pulled the dress up in 4 places and gathered it and put a bow on it so that the lace would show. And she was so frustrated. When she came home, she was talking about the dress I was going to make her for the next year because nobody had a dress like hers. So she
How
learned to.
much is this satin?
Well, I was going to do some bundles if people are interested. I'll do some bundles for next Tuesday's sale.
Well,
And
I think that Marjorie and Martha would rather have just the satin.
okay. Are they the two that are interested? Now,
And me too. So us
that
three
was,
would like to have the satin.
all right, that was this seam that ripped. I don't know about ripping. All right. Let me see what I have.
Yes, Marjorie, you want bundles, or yes, you just want the satin? Pam wants some satin.
Okay.
The satin, or do you want bundles, girls? I don't want a bundle. I want the satin.
2, 3, 4. All right. What I have is I have 4 pieces. I'm not going to iron it. I'm just going to take it apart. You guys can iron it. And they're going to measure. All right, that's 24 inches. So it's about 25, 20, I'm going to say 24 inches by 17. I'll do it for $2 a piece.
Yeah, this is old satin.
This is old. Her son's 32, so we know it's
You only got 4 pieces?
I've only got 4 pieces, $2 each.
Martha?
Okay.
Pam, I'm going to wait so we can share out. Pam?
Okay.
Marjorie, you want satin? You better put in there.
Well, you want peace, so I'm going to put your name down.
I want 1 piece, and then we'll see if Marjorie wants one, and that'll be the 4. If Marjorie don't come in, then I'll give it to Pam.
Okay. Her little sister bumped her, and they spilled fingernail polish remover on the dress, and that's why it's not all together.
J Mac wants one.
Okay.
What'd you do with the part that has the fingernail polish on it?
Oh, that's long gone. I have no idea where that is.
All right.
All right. Take that zipper out and take that apart. And I'm just glad it's getting used. It's not sitting in a scrunched up in a bag in a bin.
Lace. You got lace
I have lace.
from the dress?
I have lace from the dress.
Well, let's see it.
All right.
Well, you want me to give yours to Pam? J Mac? She said skip me, so give Pam the second one.
Okay.
If you have any pieces left over, I want the pieces left over.
I have 3 yards of this lace, and it's scalloped on both ends. And it's $4 a fat quarter. This lace was not cheap even back then. This is not one of the cheap.
So yes, you can. So give Pam one, and
Marjorie.
And give one to Marjorie. Yes, you can, Martha. No problem. And this is $4 a fat quarter. And this is old lace from the dress, right?
Yes.
All right. How many fat quarters you got of this?
I have 3 yards. So let's say 4, 8. I'm going to say 10 because I'm going to keep a piece of it to do something for my daughter with.
All right, Martha.
Okay.
I want to gift one to Martha, Marjorie. And Martha, can I gift one to Christine? Pam wants one.
Okay, wait a minute.
What do you think, Martha? See what Martha says. I want, let's see. So Martha and Pam and Marjorie and me. And so put me down for 3, Pearl.
Okay.
And
Martha,
I want you to
Marjorie.
send me, I want you to send me Martha's, send me Marjorie's,
Uh-huh.
and send me Christine. Well, send 3 to me and I will pay for Pam's. So in other words, I want to, whoever's buying, I want a gift.
Okay. All right.
And then
So,
I will take what's left.
okay.
I guess just yeah, send it all to me except Pam's. You got a box for Pam started.
You
I
got a
can't.
box for Pam. Yeah.
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 But send the rest to me because I'm going to split with the girls. I got something
Okay.
working for.
It's wonderful lace. It's not the
No, you
crinkly.
can't have it yet, Martha. Oh, Laura. Okay, I'll make sure. We'll talk, Martha. I'll make sure Laura gets one. Yeah, no problem.
All right. So I'm just going to
I'm
send
in this group
everybody's.
with these girls, and I'm doing something, and so I want them all. So I'll make sure Laura gets one, Martha.
All right. So I'm sending now. Martha asked for one. Do I
I
send
want
it?
you to just send it all to me,
Okay.
and Martha's going to have to wait for hers, along with Marjorie, Christine, and Laura.
Yeah. All right. It has taken me a while
So send
to
it
let
all to
go
me
of this,
except
y'all.
Pam's, but I'll pay for Pam's.
I kept waiting for a granddaughter, and I have a green taffeta, a green embossed taffeta that I made the same pattern out of for the next dance. So I'm keeping a little bit.
All right.
And
Well, then I'll take the rest, and I'm doing something with these girls.
I'm keeping the bodice of the dress.
Okay.
And so I'm going to take little bits of this fabric from the bodice and do something for her with this and put her pictures from the dance in there. So, and I'll bring the taffeta out someday. I can't get to it right now. All right, let's see. I don't even where to go. I've got so much sorry all over the place. I don't even know where to turn. Let me move some of this out of my way. Everything is falling everywhere. All right. I brought this bag of storage. Let me throw that in there. Get the sorry out of the way. Let's see if we can find anything good in this bag. I know I've done this one before, but I'm going to offer it up again. This is that wide quilt fabric. I don't have a lot of it. This is a newer fabric. This is like um, 1, 2. It's like 3 yards wide. So it's 3 yards wide. And y'all can calculate the inches because my brain just says no. And it is 20 inches wide, long. It sounds backwards, doesn't it? So it's 3 yards wide and 20 inches long. And I'll do it for $3 a fat quarter, which means there's only two. So that means it's going to be 1.5 yards wide by 20 inches.
And what kind of fabric is it?
It's a quilter's cotton. It's like a backing. They make a wide backing.
What color is it?
It's blue with a white design on it.
Okay. I wanted pink.
You want pink?
I said, yeah, I wanted some pink. Pam wants to see the green taffeta.
It's in the closet and I can't get to it.
You heard that, Pam? It's in the closet and she can't get to it. So when she gets to it, she can send you a picture.
I've got stacks and stacks of bins of sorry between me and the closet. This is a huge piece of fabric.
Why did you drag all of that sari home?
Well, it was in storage. It had to go. It had to go somewhere.
See, Pam says, okay, let me know.
All right.
Nobody for this stuff.
Okay. That's no problem. Might show up in a bundle one day. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to drag some of this over to my chair. I think this one came from storage, or this could be the one that was in here from the last sale. You may never know. It was from the last sale. All right, here's the green green silk. This was and it changes color. It morphs color. See how the color changes when you move it into the light? It looks dark green right here, but it's all the same citron green color. And I have.
What kind of fabric is it?
It's silk. It's the 54-inch wide. I have 2 yards. It's a beautiful silk. It's the kind that has the slub texture to it. Yeah, you can see that. But you see how the color's different in relationship to the light? The color down there looks like darker green, but it's all the same pretty color. I'll do it for $3 a fat quarter, and there's 2 yards, so there's 8 fat quarters. This is ideal for doing a journal cover out of. It's really nice. It's not the floppy kind of silk. It's got some structure to it.
Roxy for 2.
Okay, thank you, Roxy. It's a pretty, pretty fabric. I love that green. But you can see how it's got the darker green thread in it. It's the warp or the weave. It's got the darker green thread, and it gives it that movement and light. All right. Let's move out of that. I've got
What
this.
color did you say? Martha wants one. What color did you say it was, Pearl?
A citron green.
Citron green. Would it go with any of these sheets I got?
I honestly don't know, Debbie. I'd have to put it next to it. I can send you a little piece. That way you're not stuck with it if it's not going to work. I've got some other greens. I'll send you a little piece too, and you can decide. That way you're not paying shipping for the whole piece if it's not going to work. All right. I have this piece. It is. I've got a 2-yard piece of this one. This is a pretty multiple blue. It's a fairly newer fabric. It's a Peter Pan. I think this goes back to like the 90s. It has a metallic, a shimmery metallic look to it. You can see around you can't really see it until you move it, but around the flowers and things, it's like a metallic. And then it's got the pretty green. All right, come on. There we go. So that's basically the all over pattern. I'll do it for $1.50 a fat quarter. And I've got 8.
Yes, but she can bring it back up, Chris. Chris missed the Lamode.
Yeah, I've got.
She can bring it back up.
Yeah.
This one's in Belinda wants to.
Okay, thank you, Belinda. Gotcha. Pink satin. No, the pink satin is all gone. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think of how old my daughter is. I'm 70. I had her when I was 18. So y'all do the math for me because my brain just won't do it. It just is. Eh. I'm sorry because that's all there was. And it was a dress. And I hated sewing with that fabric. I hated it with a passion. Oh, I think I did bring all these up before, so I hesitate
Don't
to do
forget
that.
the Lamode so Chris can see it.
Yep, I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, because this bag I was going to take.
No, it's okay, Chris. No problem.
It's no problem.
Mom,
All I've got to do is
she's got it right
lay
in
it
her
down on
bottom.
the desk. So this is them. This is how big they are. It's $18.80. They're $5 a signature, which is made up of 2 folios.
I'm putting it in putting it in again, girls, so in case somebody wants some more.
Now, some of them I did have a hard time with, so sometimes it'll be really loose along the outer folio, but usually the inner folio is completely intact. This one was a bear to take apart. And that is, I've paid $20 before for one signature of this.
There it is, Chris. Do you want any?
They are, and it's a great price, Chris, with the books. And so I'm able to offer it at a super low price.
J Muck wants the rest of that olive or whatever color you called silk. J Mac wants the rest of it.
It's pretty.
J Mac, can you tear silk so I can tear strips? Chris is going to take one, and
Okay.
Pam is going to take one Lamode.
Thank you, Pam. Thank you, Chris.
Can you tear silk? Anybody? Martha, can you tear silk?
I would think it would depend on the thickness of the silk. You can say that's a bright yellow. So the bright yellow thread and the dark green thread woven together make it this citron color.
You're welcome, Chris.
All right, I just had a Faberlanche. Put that right there. Did I get everybody? I got paper.
Roxy says yes, you can tear silk. Okay, just wondered.
I've just never torn it, so I can't definitively say yes or no.
I mean, I bought this stuff at Joann's, which I don't think it was silk, but it was wonderful pink stuff. And it tears good, but I'm not sure that it was silk.
Real silk?
I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it's wonderful stuff and it tears really nice, but I'm not sure that it was silk.
I think.
You're a big help, J Mac. Depends on how tightly woven.
Yeah. All right.
So if you get.
This fabric is all stuff that I showed last week, and I think everybody has seen it with maybe an exception of 1 or 2 people.
Well, put up A, B, C, and D, Pearl. Don't sell it one at a time and sell it for the same price and just get rid of it.
All right. Let's see. I know I did this. This is all I have left. I have 4 fat quarters of that yellow gingham.
Then you just average it out and sell it for the same price.
This is the narrow piece that was left over from the things that I did with this. This is the bunny fabric. If you haven't seen it, it's cute as it can be. It's a cotton. This was a nursery set that I took apart. It's got little bunnies doing different things. Swinging on the swing, under the umbrella, playing croquet, just different things. So there's this. And this is 18 inches wide. So a fat quarter would be 18 by 18 on that. That's B. So if you missed that at the last sale, and I'm looking to see if I have any of the blue gingham left, and all I see are curtain panels. So if nobody's interested in a curtain panel, I'll do these. This is the blue gingham. It's going to be $1.50 a fat quarter, all of it, $1.50 a fat quarter.
Okay.
And this matches that, and the yellow matches that.
I'm going to just tell you what they want, and then you can share out.
Okay. I've got it.
Can't remember what you said.
Tremendous amount of this blue. I've got a good bit of this, but I only have, that's all I have left of that.
Brenda for C, or Belinda for C.
And you get the lining with that as well.
How much? You said you had a lot of the blue?
I have a lot of the blue. I have 3 curtain panels, floor length curtain panels out of the blue.
All right, I want 2 of the curtain panels. You can figure out what I owe you for the panels.
Okay.
What's the yellow? Is the
yellow? The yellow is gingham. It's a printed. It's not a printed. It's a woven gingham. Yep. No, it's just fabric.
How much of that do you have?
It's $1.50 a fat quarter. I have 4. I have a yard.
All right, give me that. Nobody else is coming in, so I'm picking what I want.
That's fine.
And then what's B?
B is that bunny fabric, and there's.
Oh, I don't want that. No, I don't want no bunny fabric. Okay, no bunnies.
I think a lot of people got this last week, and that's why there's just not that much interest in it, which is okay. I have a bin in the living room, but I don't have room to bring it in here today, so. So that is the way it is. And I think, is anybody interested in seeing more sari or sari trim?
Did you want sari or sari trim? Anybody want sari or sari trim? Speak now for every old piece.
Tell me. So I've got loads of it. Let me refresh.
You have any pink sari?
I think I do. Let me see.
Martha's asking for pink.
Well, I have this pink that has some, this is a kind of a coffee tone on the sides, but the middle of it is all pink. And you can see how sheer that is.
How much?
I'll do $5 for the whole piece.
All right, Martha, are you interested? I'm going to give you first. Oh. All right, I'll put it in.
I can
Because
cut it
Roxy
in
says
half.
she's interested too. So let's put it
Okay.
in, see who comes in.
And then I'll see what else I've got. I've got 3 more bins of sorry.
And Roxy's asking Martha, do you want to split? Yes, you can. So give half to Roxy and half to Martha.
Okay. Find my pen. So I'm going to say 250. So Roxy and Martha. Okay, I'll split it. This one's not hard to cut. This is not a slippery, slidey one like some of the others. Right. Let me see what else I have that's pink. I have this really pretty light purple. It's got a pretty embroidered edge. And I'm looking to see what else is in this bin. I've been pulling things in and out. That is not pink. What have I got? I know I had some pink. Let's see. It's like I've got sorry stuck everywhere, y'all. I'm trying to figure it out. So I don't have any more pink in this lot that I have in here. If you will send me an email telling me you're looking for pink, I will look through the other bins. I can't promise that I'll remember to do that on my own. I need a reminder. Let's see.
There you go, girls. Send her an email and she'll see if she's got some.
Yeah, I'm looking through this stack right here. This is more of a peachy pink. And it's got some pretty trim on that. But it is more of a peach.
And how much is it?
Well, that's the whole sorry. I would do it for $20, the whole sorry. This is a silk blend, but it feels very, very nice. And this is the trim that's around it. It's got the metal thread, and then it's got the little flowers and things in it.
Roxy needs pink or tan. And Martha, are you interested in the lot? She'll have her put it up next, the lilac.
I'll do it for 20.
All right. So this one's in. The lilac is 20, Martha.
And that's 6 yards of fabric. This is the trim that's on the lilac.
6 yards, you said, is in there?
Yeah, they all have it in a minimum of 5, but typically they're 6 yards.
There
And
you
this
go.
is to make sure I got the right side. This is the pretty trim on it. This is more of a crepe.
And that's the lilac?
That's the lilac. And you're passing
Roxy's
on this
going to
one?
pass on this peachy one.
Okay. Let me make a note on here.
And Martha, let me know if you want this lilac one.
I want to put the price on here so I can remember.
Anybody want to share the lilac with Martha?
And I'm looking through this stack. Now, this is kind of a coffee color. I don't know if that's a light enough color or if it's too dark. It's fine, Roxy. Thanks for letting me know. So this is
Wait a minute. How many? So Juju says she'll share with Martha on the lilac. So do you want to cut the lilac in half?
well, I don't mind cutting it in half. Here's the problem, and I'm going to say that hated word, paloo. The problem with sharing is somebody either gets the paloo and somebody doesn't, and that's the most decorative part. So that's the hard part of sharing some of these saris.
So what do you girls want to do?
Now, what I can do, if this is agreeable to both of you, most of this is, let me see if I've got the bottom of the top. It's hard to tell sometimes. All right.
She says cut it the long way so both of them get the paloo.
I'll send it to you, Roseanne. I'll let you do that for me.
And then cut the long way because Bird and Barnes share with sure, Roseanne. Want to share, Martha, the coffee. So what about the coffee part, the coffee one? Can you share that?
Well, I can share this one. What I wanted to try to figure out, what I can do is I can cut the paloo off. Let's see how long. It's not an elaborate paloo. This is it. I can cut it off here, okay, and then cut that in half. So they'll both get half of the paloo, and then I can just measure this out and cut it in half. So I can cut it in half. I'm not going to cut it long ways. I'm not cutting 6 yards of this slippery fabric long ways. I'm not
Okay,
doing it.
Mama Juju says you can give Martha the paloo. I'm just going to strip it to wrap.
Okay.
So give Martha the paloo for $10 and give Juju the rest for $10. All right. After you get that wrote down, let's go back to the coffee one.
All right. Let me pin this on here. So what I'm going to do, Juju, is that you're just stripping it. I'm going to send you 3 yards, and I'm going to send her 3 yards. And if you don't care if you've got the paloo, it's not going to be fair for her to just get a yard of fabric for $10 because there's not enough ornamentation on that paloo. Does that sound equitable to you?
I'm sure Juju doesn't care.
All right. Trying to find a place to pin this. This is why I stopped selling sari. So hard to work with when you don't have a good cutting service. But it's got to go away somewhere. The coffee, the coffee, the coffee. What did I just do with the coffee? Oh, I threw it over the back
Now,
of my
Martha and Roxy want to share the coffee pan. So how are you doing that?
Well, let me see what the other word, that word looks like. So if y'all don't have a pre-planned idea, you just really have to kind of see what the whole thing looks like.
Pearl, I'm going to give you a half an hour and then I have to leave you.
You're fine. That's fine, Debbie. All right. This is a crepe as well. It's a really pretty fabric. It has this on it. You get it in the light color and you get it in the darker color. And it's just a little metallic thread they weave in there or they stitch in there. This is the trim on the top and the bottom. Of course, it's not all, is it? It's all the way across the top. When it's soft, they'll leave it on there. So I'm going to cut it in half, but this is the paloo. And it's not that much different, but it's got more of the stripe in it. So I'm going to cut it here. And then I'll take that piece and cut it in half. I'm not cutting it long ways. There's no way. So if I had a good cutting surface, I would, but I don't. It would be so jagged and ugly. So I'm going to cut it. I'll cut that in half, and then I'll cut this piece in half. So you're both going to get nice pieces of this and the other.
It says heavy rain detected in my area, so I may have to leave you sooner to start to rain. I got tons of stuff outside.
They tear.
Or are you saying okay? They tear very easy in a straight on the long side. Okie dokie.
All right, well, let's see.
Could we make this more difficult for you, Pearl? No, you can't, Martha.
It's all right. I just don't like. I'll try. I'm going to do it right here, right now. We'll see. It tears until it doesn't tear. I've never tried to tear one before, so. You're right. I've never done it before. Does the silk tear as well too? Do you do? Okay, I don't. I haven't done any, sorry, in the longest time. Several years. So that
you
would
can
be.
tear it. Okay, so you can tear it then.
Yep, I'll do the other one that way too. So let me make a note on here. And this is Roxy and Martha, right?
Yes.
Okay, you got it. That I had no idea it was that easy, or I would have been doing that for a long, long time. Ouch.
Well, there you go. With those 10, 20 bins you got left, you can tear some of it.
I got 3 left. Well, I've got a lot of this to put back in the bin, so. All right.
Make some sorry bundles.
That's what I'm going to be doing.
Just tear a piece of that and wrap up different saris and wrap around it and wrap that around it, and they'd love to have it for a tie.
Yep. All right, let me get the bleeding to stop. All right, let's see. I threw all this in there.
I hope it don't rain.
I hope it doesn't rain too.
No, we got a ton out here to sew, and I don't want to have to move it inside.
All right, I have 7 yards of this one. You can see it's on like a gauzy, not a gauzy, but that kind of fabric. And it's little flowers with the silver. So I've got 7 yards of that. $1.25 a yard, Debbie. Piled a bunch of stuff in on top. I'm going to have some ABC.
Oh, well, I already put this one in, so hang on.
That's fine. No, because these are already, the ABCs are going to be cut pieces. They're already cut.
Oh, you said $1.25, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I missed my 2, girls, so it's $1.25 a yard. Do you have a bunch?
I have 7 yards.
2, okay, what? Okay, so 2, 4, 6, okay, everybody's going to get a yard. Pam for 1.
Okay.
Roxy 1.
Okay.
Martha 1.
Okay.
Belinda 1.
Okay.
Cindy, Fire and Ice 1. J-Mac 1. And Robin 1. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's it. Thank you, ladies. All right. All right. Don't poke yourself this time, Pearl. It's not fun. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these. This will be A. These are $2. I have only 2 of B. These are $2 a yard. I have, let me make sure this is a yard. I only have one C, and it's $2. These are all $2 a yard, Debbie, A, B, and C. 7, 2, and 1.
All right. Well, everybody wants to see, and you only have one, but Fire and Ice came in first. So Cindy, Fire and Ice, wants a C, B, and A. Sorry, girls, only one C.
Oh, come on. Yep, I wish I had more. There's all my numbers. Okay. I have one B left.
Robin wants an A. J Mac wants a B and an A.
Okay. That leaves me with 4 more A's if anybody's interested in A. Anybody else for A?
I'm not seeing anybody.
Okay. All right. I'll get Robin. Did I get Robin? No. Let me do Robin real fast. Then I can just do away with that. I hear it rumbling, Debbie.
No, it's not.
You know? Maybe it's just the wind. All right. I have one. I have 2 of A. These are going to be $2.50, Debbie. These are all the metal. Now, this is thread. All of this is the metal. So I have 2 of those. I only have 1 of B. It's a cutout. That'll be $2.
Oh, so it's different prices. All right.
Yeah.
A is $2.50.
And then I have 3 of this one. And I'll just do $2 on that. $2 on C. I have 3C. So 2A, 1B, 3C.
Roxy, an A and a B. No, wait a minute. So you said one B only?
I only have 1B.
All right. So give Roxy an A.
Okay.
Give Pam a B. Give
Okay.
Robin a C.
Okay.
All right. And so what do you got left?
I have 1A left and 2C.
Give Pam an A. No, wait a minute. Juju didn't get nothing. Wait a minute. No, forget that. Give Juju an A and give Martha an A.
No, I only have 1A left.
Well, I know Pam's first choice was A, but so wasn't Roxy's, J Mac. So Roxy got an A, Pam got a B. Robin got a C. And then you said you only have one A left.
We have
Then I'm
one.
giving it to Juju. I know it was her first choice, but so wasn't Roxy's, and she only had one. Right? You only had one A?
I had 2 A's, 1 B, and 3 C.
Oh, God. All right. Give Roxy and Pam an A.
Okay.
Give Robin a C.
Okay.
Give Juju a B. Now tell me what you got left.
Okay. Hold on a second. This is not wanting to. Trying to be careful and not punch through. Not punch through my finger. All
You
right.
got it, Pam. You got an A.
Yes.
I thought she had 1, 2, and 2. My mistake.
It's okay. It's
So
been a long day. And it's not even halfway over yet. All right. So I've got all that. So I have 2 C's left. And who was getting? Juju was getting the B.
Juju's getting a B.
Yeah.
And it was only one C, and that was Robin. So if
Yeah.
anybody wants a C,
I have
there are
2
2
C's.
C's left. Let me know if you want a C.
I've got a lot of pieces that are smaller,
You're
so I've got to
welcome, Pam. Sorry,
put
J
together
Mac.
a couple of bundles with the smaller pieces. Put that right there. I do not remember. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 yards of this, Debbie.
You're doing
It's a
it right
little.
now, Pearl. You're doing
I've
it
got.
right.
Yeah, but I've got. I see. See, my mind just went blank. Who is Steam, Fire, and Ice?
Cindy, Cyndi.
That's what I thought, but I was going to say it wrong. She wants to see. So you got it, Cindy. Thank you. It's a pretty one. I don't know why I couldn't remember that, but I'm like I said, my brain is just it's not functioning very well lately. All right, I'm going to do this
5
for
yards of this. How much is this?
$1.50 a yard. It's woven, very pretty. It's got the cranberry colored red here, the darker green, purples, and blues. So it's a really pretty one. Jen, would you like the last C? It's the only one I have left of that.
Yep, only have C left, Jen.
And this is what it looks like, so you can see it. It's got the stones up here, and it's got all the metal thread in it.
So was that a yes? You want the C, Jennifer? Let me know, please. And then this one's $1.50 a yard. Yeah, Jennifer wants the last C.
You got it, Jennifer. Thank you.
And then this one's in, girls. So this one is $1.50 a yard that's laying on the table.
It's a pretty woven trim. Lots
And
of gold.
hello, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer, how are you doing?
Okay, Cindy, Fire and Ice wants 2. Jennifer wants 1.
Okay. That leaves
Anybody else?
2 more.
Did you have any sorry left at all, Pearl, and that stuff you
I've
had?
got so much sorry left.
Well, Jennifer, she's got a lot of sorry left. If you want to go back and watch.
I've got sorry I haven't even shown yet. Debbie, share that picture with us of Juju's hand-printed jelly printing.
Oh, well, let's see.
Oh, I understand, Jennifer. They're building that 7,000 square foot house 10 feet away from my door. So I know what you're talking about. All right, I've got a few more trims that I just have
I can't
one.
share because I'm on my computer and I don't have my camera out here. So sorry. I'll
Oh,
have to
okay.
send it to you later. I can't share.
All right, I have this one piece. It's a lot of gold lame type fabric that's really glitzy. And it's got the blue thread with the mirrors. Oh, well, maybe I don't. Maybe you shouldn't share it.
Yeah, you probably don't want to see it, Pearl. It's not nice.
Okay, if it's not nice, don't share it. All right, I have one piece of this one. It's all gold. All right, come on. There we go. And it's on a blue, kind of like a turquoise blue. It's showing up really blue on there, but it is more of a green blue, more of a turquoise. That's B. And let's see. I have one of these. This is red. It's a red, it could be silk, but I can't. It's just not enough there to really tell. I don't think it's a silk, but this is the design that's on it. So that's C. We're just going to do a flat $2 across the board, Debbie. I've got one more to put down though.
$2 a yard.
Yep. This is on a pink, and that's the pattern that's on that. And let me see if I've got another one, Debbie. A, B, C, D. Some of these pieces aren't a yard, so I'm trying to make sure. All right, here's E. It's a sheer fabric, and it's got this pattern. It's got the pearls and the stones, the red and the green. C, D, E. Hold on one second. Let me see what else I've got. Is that a yard? That is a little more than a yard. This is on a pretty deep coppery color. It looks more red, but to me, it has more orange in it. It looks more coppery. And we're just going to do $2 across the board. A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E, and F. And I wish I had loads of it, but I don't.
All right, I'm going to tell you what they want, but you're probably going to have to share out.
Well, we're going to have to
Roxy, D times 2.
There's only one.
All right, Roxy gets D.
Okay.
How many B do you have?
I have one of each.
Oh, one of each. Okay.
One of each.
Pam for A, B, 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 B.
Okay.
Martha for A.
Okay.
Jen Miller for F. I don't see anybody for C.
Nobody for C or E?
Or E.
Okay. Ladies, do you want to make a second choice since you only got one? If you do, put it in before I take it off the table.
C or E? Does somebody want C or E? J Mac E. Jennifer Miller C.
Okay. Thank you, J Mac and Jennifer. As I said, I've got lots of smaller pieces, and I'm going to put together some bundles with those for next week. And I may go ahead and tear some sari bundles and just do some bundles where you're not having to get like a whole sari. That's a lot of fabric. Losing my letters. How are you looking, Debbie, as far as rain? You tell me how much time we've got.
Go ahead. We're okay. so far.
You're corporate today. Where's Joanne? What is she doing? Christy.
Yeah, Christy. I'm going to be selling postcards tomorrow, girls. I got Christmas. No, I don't have Christmas. I got Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, and a whole bunch of buildings.
Yep. All right.
And a whole bunch of 10 for $1.
All right. Is there any interest in this before I roll it out and measure it, please?
I'll just show a piece of it.
Joanne, oh, there you are. How are you doing, Joanne? I haven't seen you. Corporate. Just I spoke, and she appeared.
No, I didn't see her earlier either. I think she must have just got here. She must have been lurking in the back.
You've been busy, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 yards, Debbie, for $1. $1 a yard. It's a fairly thick woven embroidered trim.
Way to go, Joanne. I was corporate till you got here.
I gave her a raise in a promotion.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Joanne.
What happened? Oh, I'm sorry.
Her best friend lost her husband yesterday.
I'm sorry.
Belinda for 2.
Okay.
That's all I'm seeing.
Okay, no problem. Would you like more, Belinda? And okay,
J-Mac wants the rest.
You got it. Thank you very much. Try not to stab myself again. That hurt. All right.
Jen wants one. Hold on. Jennifer Miller wants one.
All right.
And then give J-Mac the rest. Gotcha, Jen.
Gotcha. Thank you, ladies. All right. Let's see what I have on this one. This is a pretty one. 1, 2, 3. I only have 3.5 yards. This one is going to be $2 a yard. Lots of glitz. This is a salmon color. Looks orange on it. Is orange, but it's a salmony colored orange. Then you've got your vibrant reds and blues and greens and all the little bling. And it is
Pam won.
Okay, thank you, Pam. It is a pretty one. So it's got these bugle beads. It's hard to see it in the camera. No, that's not bugle beads. See, I couldn't even see. Got that metallic ribbon running through it. Looking from the balcony, keep her in the. Nobody can keep me in line, Cindy. It's impossible. It would be gorgeous.
It's totally impossible, Cindy.
Completely.
Right, so Jennifer Miller for 2 of those.
Okay, thank you, Jen.
Jen must have some lag going on today.
It's a pretty one. I'm not going to pin that. I'm going to.
Martha wants one.
Okay, there's only 3.
Jennifer wants 1, not 2.
1. Okay.
Martha wants 1.
Okay, that's it. It's done.
All right.
There's only 3. I'm happy to see it go.
I don't need anybody keeping me in line. I can take care of myself.
Right.
I got my big girl pants on, Juju.
1. I have 2 yards of this one. It's really pretty black with the red and green and gold. I'll do it for $1 a yard. There's only 2. Gosh, to have somebody take care of me would be a novel thing. I've never had anybody take care of me. I've always taken care of myself. We get in trouble when somebody tries to take care of me because I don't know how to let anybody.
Cindy for 1, Fire and Ice, and Jen Miller for 1.
Okay, great. Thank you, ladies. It's a pretty one, too. They're all pretty. I'm not much of a boho girl, though. I like a lot of it, but I'm just not a boho. I'm not a shabby chic either. I like it, but I don't want to wear it. So I'm pretty farm girl, simple. All right, what have I got here? All right, let's see. I have 3 of these. These are that were cut off or something. It's about 54 inches wide. So I think this was probably a skirt or something, or sorry, that had this in it. So you've got, oh, let's see. You've got about 17 inches that has this embellishment on it, the beads and the pearls. This is I don't want to call it, it doesn't feel like silk to me, so I'm not going to say silk, but it's possible. And then you've got a long piece of this with the paisley, lots of gold in it. It's woven. So you've got that red orange color, you've got the blue and the green. And on this part, you've got the pearls and the stones. So I have 3 of these. I'm going to do them for $3 each, Debbie. I think I have 3. Oh, I have 4.
Joanne, Juju, Jen Miller, the 3 J's.
Okay. One more. I've got one more, Roxy. If you want it, let me know.
She said she doesn't do paisleys.
You
Was
don't
what
do
she said.
paisley? Okay. All right, ladies, there's one more. If anybody wants it, speak up now. I'm trying to make all this stuff go away. All right. This bin is almost empty. This is a little bin, y'all. It's a little bitty bin. Let's see. I'm trying to find anything I have yardage on. I think I'm down to the stuff I'm going to make.
Juju wants to gift the last one to Fire and Ice, Cindy.
Oh, okay. All righty. Got it. Thank you, Juju. All right. Let's see. I was going to pick this up and see how much I have of this. 1, 2, right on 3. This is going to be right on the money, y'all. This is a little black trim. This is embroidered on it. This is metal. And then this is metal. They're all flipped cattywampus, and I'm not going to spend time straightening them up. But you can see it alternates with the light and the dark. I have 3 yards. I'm going to do it for $1.25 a yard. And I always measure extra. I always try to get extra, but this one's probably going to be right on the nose with 36 inches.
Joanne, Jennifer, and Belinda. Hey, Paint Girly.
Hey, Pink Girly. All right. And I've got more sari. If anybody that's just come in is interested in sari, let me know because I got lots of it. Lots of really pretty stuff. Let's see. This is a top. It's a blouse. Or, they wear their tops kind of like a tunic. So it's long. It's cotton. This is the trim on the bottom. Everything blingy is on the front. There is nothing on the back. And I'll show you the back in just a second. What did I do with that board? I don't know what I did with them. Here. This way it doesn't flip and flop quite as much.
You get her, Cindy, you get her.
At the dentist, yuck. So you can see all the bling that you've got on here. All the colors. Loads of different colors. Lots of beading, lots of metal, lots of thread work. That's just the hem at the bottom of the tunic. Then up the tunic, this is what you've got. They've taken these and done that shape in beads and stones. Sometimes over the printed line, sometimes not.
How much are they? It says pearl.
I'll do it for $20 to the first knee. And that's just there's this much more on the front. Plus you've got the sleeves.
What size is it? Juju wants to know. She might want to wear it.
It doesn't have a size in it.
One size fits all, Juju.
I wear like a 10, 12. It's probably made for like a 6, 8. It's small.
So in other words, me and you can't wear it, Fatty.
I can't wear it either. It's just got a lot of bling that can be used. And then this is the back. So you've got all this fabric that you can use with it as well. Looks very different, doesn't it, without all the bling? All right. Is anybody interested?
I ain't seeing anybody.
All right. Then this will go in the cut pile.
Oh, Pam was leaving. Sorry, Pam. I didn't see Pam was leaving. Bye, Pam.
Bye, Pam.
Oh, yeah, Stella Bug probably could, Juju.
See, that's there's the front of a journal right there. The front and the back, and you could get 2. If you like to do bling. She's coming back to the U.S. in a couple of weeks. I'm sending things to California for her. Oh, he was asking for pink earlier.
Have you sent her box out to her?
No, I had to get her address. It changed from what I sent before, and I wanted to make sure I sent it to the right place. Did I show this to the pink ladies? There were ladies asking for pink.
No, I don't think you've showed that yet.
I know I showed it early in the sale, but I overlooked it when I was looking for pink.
How much is it?
I'm looking for my paper on there.
Arthur, are you still here?
I feel it. There we go.
This was 20. I don't know who else wanted pink. So.
Oh no, I did. Look, Cindy Fire and Ice got it.
Well,
I didn't know.
Yes, she did, J Mac, because Cindy Fire and Ice got it.
Yep. I'm sorry. It got mixed up with the unsold. So I will look for more pink. I have some greens. If anybody's interested in green, I've got a dark green. I've got kind of a batik fabric with bling on it that's in a green. Let me know if anybody's interested in those. They come in and say they're interested.
Can we call it a day, Pearl?
Yeah, we can, Debbie. Are you about pooped out?
Yes, I am.
I got my second wind.
Well, somebody could probably come in and mod for you.
I'm joking. I'm
Well, you
pooped
better
too.
show the green. Roxy says green.
Green.
She bought that olive stuff earlier, I think. So, yes. Show the green real quick.
All right. This one is intact. It's a crepe. Daksha, who's from India, kept calling it crap. And I said, no, it's not crap. It's crepe. You're leaving out the E. I said, if you tell them it's crap, they're not going to be interested in it. So all of this is metal with sequins. You've got a little bit of orange and a turquoise here. And this is the paloo, that word everybody's sick of. There we go. So you've got your turquoise, you've got an orange. You've got lots of that metal thread. You've got lots of the metal thread with the little sequins, and that's what this is, this metal thread with the sequins. And it's pretty sheer. I'll do this for $30 to the first me, Debbie. It's huge. It's big. It's pretty.
I'll let Pearl do it pretty soon, J Mac.
Do what?
Put my channel in.
Yep. Yep. I'll do it. Let me do it right now. Well, all they have to do is click on your wrench, Debbie.
Click on my wrench, Belinda.
And it says at the top, it says, the second thing down says go to channel. So this goes diagonally. And then you've got the leaves, the leaf design. So this comes diagonally across.
You call that paisley, Roxy?
No, she may have been talking about that other one.
She's saying paisley.
Okay.
With a line, a zero with a line through it. So nobody wants this one, Pearl.
No? Okay. Let me put a note on here so I know how much I ask. I always forget. I've never had a great memory, y'all, and it's just getting worse now that I'm getting older.
That only works if you're a mod. Doesn't work for us, Pearl. So you're going to have to put it in.
Okay. I'll do it. I don't mind doing it. Debbie had a very busy weekend. All right, let me go to channel. Let me go to YouTube. Is Carol still in there?
I don't know if she's still here. I haven't seen her for lately, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. So I'd like to put a lot of links in there. We'll do it the next sale. We'll get somebody to do it while we're. All right. Here is the. Come on. This laptop is new to me, and I don't use it very often. All right. I just messed it up somehow. Good grief. Liam knows how to use it. Whenever I try to click on it, it takes it off. There we go. I finally got it, y'all. Let me find the bottom of the chat. There we go. There we go. Well, she did. She had a lot going on. They had that wedding this weekend. They had to do a lot to get ready for that, and then they had ball games all weekend. She's been a busy girl. So we can call it a day, Debbie. I think this is what she saw, Debbie. Where is it? I saw it. Is this the one you're talking about? I thought I saw a paisley on here. It's not a paisley.
Is it green?
It's green.
How much is it?
This one it's got heavy beading on it. I would do 45 for the whole thing, and that's a steal. Trying to find the end of it. All right, let's see. I had it in my antique booth for $65. So it's a batik type fabric. It's a crepe. This again is on the diagonal, not a straight line. Which I said that now, but it is a straight line. Lots and lots of beads and metal and sequins. And you've got these big pieces in there. And it goes from this green into some blue. And this is going horizontally across it. Then you've got some of that darker coffee color down here. And then more of the blue. I think I'm just going to have to cut things up and make bundles.
Roxy said she'd take it, but can you bill her next month?
Yeah, I can do that.
Put on there, Roxy, bill next month.
I'll do it. I'll bill it separate. If you see the invoice show up before then, don't worry about it. Just pay it when you can, okay? Because sometimes I get the invoices out of my way. I don't have to think about it anymore. It's all ready to go, and we've got an agreement, so you don't have to worry about it. Don't feel like I'm bugging you. And anybody, I put automatic reminders on there. I'm used to that. I'm absolutely used to it. It's not a problem. So if you can't pay it when you first get it, I don't want you feeling like I'm nagging you, but the automatic reminders are out there, so I don't have to think about it. All right. So
All right,
you're done?
I'm done.
I don't blame you. I'm kind of done too. And guess what, y'all? Guess what I get to do this afternoon? This evening, rather. I get to go back to storage and do some work. So it's time really to stop and I can sit down and eat something and then go do that. And I will put together some boho bundles for the next sale or two. Well, if anybody comes in and asks, then we'll do that, but I don't see anybody. So I appreciate y'all all being here today. I really appreciate your support, and I know Debbie does too. And I hope everybody had a really great Mother's Day. And I hope you're having some good weather instead of nasty stuff. But we're going to sign off. Debbie's going to take a nap.
I might. My back's killing me. I might.
Yeah, she did. She saw the chiropractor and the massage therapist yesterday. And then went kind of cranky today. Y'all have a blessed evening and rest of your day, and I'm sure we'll see you out there. I know that Rosita Toe Socks Treasures is selling later this evening, and I don't have her link handy, but you can find her Toe Socks Treasure. So bye, y'all. Love you to
Thank you, girls. Appreciate y'all.
bye.